Session 10, How to Listen to Spiritual Inspirations and Apply Them in Life. Greetings to the companions of those who seek the path of truth, those who seek the path of Asha, and those who follow the light of Ahura. After going through the valuable steps of purifying the soul from impurities and strengthening the inner strength that is rooted in your pure nature, now it is time to deal with a more subtle and deeper art that connects the heart and mind to the eternal source of wisdom and awareness. This art is nothing but hearing the voice of spiritual inspirations and putting them into practice in your daily life so that they are your guide in every step of your life. Spiritual inspirations are the whispering of Ahura Mazda deep within you, the reflection of the radiance of Asha, divine order and truth, in your heart and mind, and a nudge from Furohar, the pure divine gem in every human being. These inspirations, like a compass in your hands, direct you to move in the direction of light, truth and goodness and establish greater harmony with the divine order and cosmic laws. They save you from confusion and guide you towards growth and perfection. Part I, The Nature of Spiritual Inspiration in Khosrawani Mysticism. In Asha Khosrawani's mysticism, spiritual inspirations are not only abstract concepts, but are living and dynamic sparks of divine light that shine on the minds and hearts of prepared people. These sparks of light are the manifestation of Ahura Mazda's presence in the moments of our lives and can manifest themselves in various ways. Sudden intuition *. Sometimes, inspiration comes in the form of a sudden, profound insight or insight that provides you with a solution to a complex problem or a new understanding of a situation without any prior logical reasoning. These intuitions are usually accompanied by inner clarity and certainty. Feeling of inner peace and clarity *. At other times, inspirations manifest themselves as a wave of deep peace and a sense of absolute inner clarity. In such moments, the mind is freed from any doubt and ambiguity and you feel that you know what is right and what path to take. This feeling is like finding a missing piece of life's puzzle that suddenly makes everything fall into place. Images or symbols *. Sometimes inspirations appear in the form of mental images, dreams, or symbols that contain a deep message and require interpretation and reflection. Strong gut feeling *. You may find a strong feeling in your heart about a subject or person that leads you to or prevents you from taking a particular action. This sense often goes beyond mere logic. Speech of Pir Mogan, Mobad Bozer *. O human seeker of truth, know that spiritual inspirations come to you like a gentle and joyous wind from Ahura Mazda, a wind that carries the fragrance of wisdom and knowledge. This pure breeze is constantly flowing around you and is waiting for the moment when your heart is ready to receive it. If your heart is ready to receive it with purity of thought, speech and action, like a blossoming flower, this wind will refresh your soul, remove the dust of doubt from the mirror of your heart. Removes and paves the way for the light of truth to shine. The holy Avesta teaches us this eternal word. The whisper of God is a guide for those who are lost in the darkness, it is a light for those who are on the way. This divine whisper, like a bright light in the dark nights of life, shows the right path. So open the ears of your soul, prepare your heart and with all your heart, sound the whisper of light in your heart and let this voice be the guide of your every step. The second part, the importance of spiritual inspiration in the excellence of life. Spiritual inspirations are not only pleasant experiences, but also the main pillars of human growth and excellence on the path of Asha. Their importance can be seen in different aspects of our lives. 1. Irreplaceable guidance in the path of life and decision-making *. Spiritual inspirations help you to make more correct decisions in the most complex dilemmas of life and in harmony with the goodness of your existence. They steer you away from paths that may harm you and lead you to opportunities and choices that align with your highest potential and harmony with Asha. These tips can range from small everyday choices to big life decisions. 2. Creating stable peace and strengthening deep-rooted self-confidence *. Hearing and understanding inspirations will strengthen your sense of deep inner security and unbreakable connection with the divine source. When you know that a higher power is guiding you, anxieties and worries fade away. This connection instills in you a true and lasting self-confidence that is based on reliance on a higher power and divine wisdom, not merely on personal abilities. 3. Strengthening limitless creativity and deep insight. Spiritual inspirations can open new doors to your mind and show you creative and innovative ways to solve problems, do things, or even create works of art and thought. They push the boundaries of logical thinking, allowing you to think beyond the usual limits and achieve insights that previously seemed impossible. 4. Discovering the mission and purpose of life. By listening to the inspirations, you will gradually reveal your existential mission. These inspirations can guide you to the work you were truly created for, your hidden talents, and the service you can offer the world. The third part, methods of hearing spiritual inspirations, open the ears of the soul. To hear Ahura Mazda's whisper, you have to open your ears and prepare your heart. These methods will help you align your inner frequency with the frequency of inspiration. 1. Silence and meditation, entering the inner space. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, the voice of inspiration is easily lost. Silence is a gateway to the inside. Set aside a certain amount of time daily for meditation and complete silence. At this time, try to clear the mind of disturbing thoughts and listen to the empty space inside you. This silence provides the ground for the emergence of inspiration. You can start with guided meditations or just sitting in silence and focusing on your breathing. 2. Deep connection with nature, synchronized with Asha. Nature is the direct manifestation of its order and harmony. Consciously walking in the mountains, sitting by a rushing river, watching the sunrise or sunset, or even tending to plants will bring you closer to these inspirations. In nature, your senses become sharper and the mind is freed from the city bustle. This is where you can feel the reflection of divine wisdom in every leaf and stone. 3. Paying close attention to inner feelings and intuition, language of the heart. Inspirations sometimes appear as deeply emotional, a strong gut feeling or intuition that outward logic may not accept. Listen to your heart and intuition, even if they seem unreasonable at first. These feelings are often direct messages from your soul. Practice distinguishing between surface feelings and deep intuition. 4. Repetition of spiritual chants and mantras, frequency setting. Chanting such as, Ahura Mazda's voice guides me, I am on the path of divine light, or divine wisdom flows through me, help focus the mind, calm the heart and accept inspiration. Repeating these chants will raise your internal vibrations and align you with spiritual frequencies. You can repeat them out loud, slowly, or in mental silence. 5. Writing intuitions and inspirations, recording divine messages. Whenever you get an inspiration, no matter how small or incomprehensible, immediately write it down in a special notebook, inspiration notebook. This will not only help you not to forget the inspirations, but by writing, you will bring them closer to reality from the abstract state and give your mind time to understand and analyze them better. This booklet will be your treasure trove of personal guidance. 6. Asking informed questions. Before meditating or entering nature, ask a specific and honest question to the universe or Ahura Mazda. Then open your mind to receive the answer in different forms. Practical practice, receiving and deeply understanding spiritual inspirations, step by step until connection. This exercise will help you consciously activate the channels of receiving spiritual inspiration and understand them more clearly. Please do this exercise with seriousness and concentration. 1. Preparation of the environment and heart intention. Place selection *. Choose a quiet and clean place where you feel safe and comfortable. Make sure that you will not be disturbed during the exercise. Light and fragrance *. Light a small candle, preferably white or yellow, and place it in a place where the light is relaxing. You can use incense or relaxing natural essential oils, like lavender or sandalwood, to scent the space. Intention *, close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. With each exhalation, let go of any tension or worry. Then make the intention that you want to listen to the whisper of spiritual inspiration with purity of heart and make them flow in your life. Say, I am ready to hear the whisper of Ahura Mazda and walk the path of Asha. 2. Focusing on candlelight and alignment *. Seeing the light *, open your eyes slowly and gaze into the candle flame. Without any judgment, just watch the light and the flame dance. Imagine that this light is a small manifestation of the infinite light of Ahura Mazda and divine order, Asha. Feeling connected * with each breath, imagine this pure light and divine energy entering you through your eyes and heart. Feel how this light connects you to the source of being, to Asha and to cosmic wisdom. Let your whole being be filled with this light and energy. 3. Conscious breathing and cleansing *. Light tail *, close your eyes gently or stare at the candle, whichever is more comfortable. With each deep breath, imagine that light and pure, positive energy from the universe enters your body and fills all your cells. Feel this light dispel any darkness, fatigue or negative energy. Exhalation of liberation * with each slow exhalation, imagine that all darkness, negative thoughts, worries, and anything that prevents you from hearing your inspirations, leave you and become light. Repeat this 10 to 15 times and let your body relax and your mind relax. 4. Imagination of divine guidance *. Relaxing environment * now, in your mind's eye, imagine a lush green mountain. See yourself at the highest point of this mountain, in the midst of pristine nature and clean air. The sun is shining gently on you and a gentle breeze is caressing your face. Listening to the silence * in this silence and peace of the mountains, listen to the sound of nature, the sound of the wind, the sound of birds, or even absolute silence. Now, imagine that from deep within you, from your heart and soul, a soft, gentle and kind voice begins to whisper. This voice is the voice of your spiritual inspiration. Receive the message *, let this voice speak softly to you. It may be in the form of words, images, feelings, or even an inner knowing. Ask him to guide you on a specific matter, for example, an important decision or a solution to a problem. Just listen and be receptive. Do not make any judgments. You may not hear anything at first, but with practice, the sound will become clearer. 5. Writing feelings and perceptions *. Slow return * after the visualization is over, slowly open your eyes and return to the environment. Inspiration notebook * immediately, grab your inspiration notebook and write down whatever comes to mind during your practice, words, feelings, images, ideas, or even a general sense of relaxation, without censorship or judgment. Don't worry if they sound confusing. Just write. Initial reflection * after writing, reflect on what you have written for a few minutes. Is there a message in it? Is there a solution to the problem? This stage is the first step to understand and act on inspiration. Part 4. Implementing inspirations in life, turning inner whispers into action. Getting inspiration is only half the way, the other and more important half is putting them into practice in everyday life. Inspirations are seeds that must be planted in the soil of action to bear fruit. 1. Deep thinking and wise analysis, reflection and review ***. Once you receive inspiration, don't act on it immediately, unless the inspiration is for immediate action. Reflect on it. Measure it with your wisdom and knowledge. Does this inspiration align with your values and Asha principles? Find different ways to make it happen. Sometimes, an inspiration may require more time and research. Be quiet with yourself and ask, what does this inspiration mean for my life? How can I best manifest it in action? 2. Detailed planning and step-by-step implementation, from thought to action. Turn your inspiration from an abstract idea into a practical, concrete plan. If your inspiration is about a career change, write down its steps, research, training, interview, etc. If it's about improving relationships, identify small, practical steps. Then, trust in Ahura Mazda and apply it to your daily life with confidence. Even the smallest steps are important. 3. Conscious attention to results and feedback, learning from experience. By paying close attention to the changes and positive results that inspirations create in your life, you will have more confidence in your inner whisper. These results are a confirmation of the authenticity and blessing of the inspirations. Also, if a result is not as expected, see it as a lesson and use it to improve understanding and act on future inspirations. Every experience, whether successful or challenging, is a step towards your spiritual growth. The end of the 10th session, the voice of the light inside you, a guide to the path of life. At the end of this profound and fruitful session, remember that spiritual inspiration, divine gift and irreplaceable guidance from Asha are constantly available to you. With constant practice and effort, with purity of heart and preparation of soul, you can find a listening ear for these gentle and powerful voices and guide your life in the path of light, purity, wisdom and happiness. This path is the path that leads you to your true self in complete harmony with the universe. In the next session, we will discuss the very important topic of man's responsibility and role in harmony with Asha, and see how our actions affect not only our own lives, but the entire world. Be steadfast in the light, peace and wisdom of Ahura Mazda, and be full of divine inspiration every day.